Welcome to Shooby Dooby Doo, a podcast where we talk about pop music, specifically by deep diving a top 10 singles chart from the past. When you get so down that you can't get up, spread out the oil, the gasoline, you play with words, you play with love, because you mean the world to me. I'm Andy Robinson.
And I'm James Cook.
And which UK chart top 10 from the past are we looking at this week, James?
Whoa there, Andy. We're not looking at the UK top 10 this week. We're going to America.
America? Why, ostensibly, are we doing that?
Because you've been going on for ages about wanting to do an American top 10.
I did say that.
Yep, and now we're doing one. So this is on you.
It really is, and I kind of regret it now. When you sent to me, I might throw in some. I'm thinking I might throw in some microaggressions towards the USA during this. Which top 10 chart from America are we going to look at?
We are going to the 8th of October, 1981, or as they would say in America, October the 8th, 1981.
It still randomly chose, wasn't it? This one we didn't. We just said let's do an American one because of this week.
We're releasing this in the week leading up to Thanksgiving, which is a big deal in America.
Yeah.
The rest of the world doesn't really understand what's going on.
Other records in the Billboard top 40, James, this week were things like Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic by The Police, Slow Hand by the Pointer Sisters, When She Was My Girl by the Four Tops, Say Goodbye to Hollywood, Billy Joel, and the theme from Hill Street Blues, which I guess was Hill Street, contributed that.
Mike Post. It's just a thing I know. So in America, they have loads of different charts. There's like adult contemporary, there's rock, there's R&B. We are doing the Billboard Hot 100, which is kind of the most equivalent version of our official charts. But it does take into account things like radio airplay and stuff like that.
Okay. I get the feeling we'll only be doing it this week anyway, unless for some reason we go mega viral in the States.
Yeah, if this one really takes off, then this podcast will take a handbrake turn.
Hey,
can I just say to any American listeners, howdy. That means hello.
That's the kind of microaggression I'll be throwing in throughout the show. In the world, James, on the 8th of October 1981, the first cellular phone system network was just set up in Sweden, so I'm going to say that's significant, isn't it? But in US news, Prince has just been booed off stage when he was supporting the Rolling Stones. Nixon, Ford and Carter were all on the same aeroplane for some reason. I read that on the internet. I think they're all taking a Jet 2 flight or something.
Sounds like Crosby, Stills and Nash, isn't it? Nixon, Ford and Carter.
And would you believe Lee Harvey Oswald's body's just been exhumed to check it's really him? So that's going on in America, let's say.
And was it?
Who knows?
Lee Harvey and Oswald.
All three of them.
Just 2 months prior to this chart, huge thing had happened to music in America.
Oh, yeah.
The launch of MTV.
I want my... Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, this is, with cellular phone systems going up in Sweden and MTV launching, the world has changed.
The modern world is on its way. Do you know, and it's a classic bit of pub quiz trivia, what was the first video shown on MTV?
Was it Video Killed the Radio Star by Buggles?
It was.
Woo-hoo-hoo. 500,000 pop points to me because I feel that's well known. What were you doing around the 8th of October 1981? Back in Blighty?
I was 4 years old. I would have just started primary school.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just started senior school and I was watching Top of the Pops all the time. So, that's happening.
Big school.
Big school.
Where they smoke and swear. I've got some stats about this American chart.
I love your American stats.
This American chart contains 3 American number ones, 4 American songs going up, 1 American song going down, and 5 American non-movers. That's not even true because some of them aren't American. There's a total American...
I think we're already bedazzled. Why, let's call it America, James. We've got to calm down.
There's a total net American movement of positive 12. All the songs are original songs. There are no cover versions. There are 2 travelling Wilburys, 1 Bond theme, 7 Americans, 4 British acts, 4 groups, 3 solo artists, 1 duo, 1 duet, which is different, and a collab, which is also different. There's only 1 song in the equivalent UK top 10 this week, 2 songs in the UK top 40, and in total 5 of these songs get into UK top 10s at some point. Another one is a top 40 hit, 3 go top 50, and 1 doesn't chart at all.
Comprehensive stats by my reckoning. There are 5 songs about the complexities of love, 2 songs that are basically requests, 2 songs about men who work in the legal system, and 1 song of advice if you're stuck between New York and the moon. However, there are no key changes and no examples of self-reference at all this week in the top 10 stupid Americans.
But I think there's quite a divergence between the UK and the US charts at this point. What's going on in UK musically is quite different from America. There's some crossover there.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to be leaning into that too, yes.
So in America, we are deep in the era of yacht rock. For anyone who doesn't know, yacht rock is it's basically a genre of music. It's the kind of music you can imagine listening to if you were on a yacht.
Yep.
And there's a fantastic documentary about it. You can watch loads of stuff on YouTube about yacht rock if that's what you're into. So during this chart rundown, we're going to be playing a game called Yacht or Not.
Okay.
For each song, we're going to decide whether it's yacht rock.
I'm looking forward to that. All right then, great. As always, you can listen to the top 10 on Spotify or our YouTube playlist, so the links are in the descriptions, and there's another half a dozen songs on that list as well, isn't there, James? Why?
Yes, these are songs that are in the US Top 100 on the 8th of October 1981, but that never get into the UK Top 10.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, all right.
And we're going to be getting into them in our bonus tracks podcast, featuring Super Freak, A Bad Mama Jamma, Squeeze, Terry Hall and Jane Weedlin's Secret Affair, and a sitcom theme tune.
We always recommend you check out the music on YouTube or Spotify. Not only does it make what me and James are banging on about more clearer, also, I'm going to say you've got a great American top 10.
You can also join our Patreon community for free. The bonus tracks podcast costs less than a Henry vacuum cleaner a month.
When did Henry vacuum cleaners come out?
1981.
Wow.
And that's when those became available to market.
Okay.
I don't know if it's canon that he came out.
Okay. Well, I see no reason to hang around. A bit like Henry the Hoover. Let's kick on the starter, give it all we got and start it up.
Number 10.
A non-mover at number 10 this week in the good old USA is ELO with Hold On Tight.
This is so typical. We go to America to do a chart, and the first band in the chart is one from Birmingham, where we're from.
Yes.
We've travelled halfway around the world to meet our next-door neighbours.
Well done, Jeff Lynne.
Where do you want to start with these?
With this beautiful song,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I mean, let's go for it first. Did you like the song? Let's do a bit of personal stuff.
Well, I'm a big ELO fan.
Yeah.
And this feels like a standard issue ELO record.
Do you think
Yes.
standard issue?
I feel like
then.
it doesn't have the quirkiness or individuality of some of their bigger, more notable hits.
Yet.
I feel like, this is fine. This is like, I've said it before about other songs, but, ChatGPT, write me an ELO song. This is it.
I love it. I'm going to get my guitar for the first time. It's like a simple country song, really, James. G, hold on tight to dream. Hold on tight to dreams. But I love the middle eight of when you get so down that you do the and you move. I mean, very simple, but it affected me deeply. Misunderstood, just over and over and over. And of course, the sentiment and the lyrics, despite its musical simplicity, heartwarming, yeah?
Yeah. Or should I say, we.
There's a little bit of French in the... I always like it when ELO dropped a little bit of French. I'm going to say it makes a song. I've got a friend who does it now and again. He'll slip into the French vernacular as a little attempt to dazzle you, make you think he's intellectual.
Just to add a little bit of plume de matante.
Bit of je ne sais quoi.
I mean, it's almost like, how can we spice this song up a bit? Oh, just do a verse in French.
Just do a verse in French.
And
It
it's
sounds
just-
so sophisticated.
It's just the English words literally translated into French. He's not singing anything different or new. He's singing a thing he's already sang in English, but in French.
I love this song. You kind of like it. MD Dell on YouTube says, I'm American. It's amazing how many Americans believe ELO is from the USA.
How many? Has he
don't
got
know.
numbers to back that up?
No,
Then I don't believe him.
It's amazing how many Americans believe aliens come along and abscond them. That's one of the little bit of microaggressions I thought I'd throw in early, James.
And crucially, this is ELO. It is not the Electric Light Orchestra.
Go on.
Well, they got rid of the string section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Jeff Lynne and Richard Tandy are using synthesizers instead.
Yeah.
Automation has come to ELO.
Yet the lyrics, James, as I say, regardless of the automation, they're always, I mean, I think they're beautiful. Hold on tight to your dream when you see your ship go sailing, when you feel your heart is breaking. Hold on. It's made a standard part of pop music, isn't it? The dream, let's say. You know, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow we mentioned last week. That's got an element of one day life will be better. A little bit like this song, yeah?
Well, the singer of the song should know if life gets better or not.
Huh?
Well, this is from the album Time, which was a concept album about a man from 1981 who travels to 2095 and goes, blimey, this is a bit different. And then he travels back in time to 1981 and then he sings Hold On Tight. So after he's gone to the future, he comes back. And we're like, what happens to the world? And he's just like, hold on tight to your dreams. Also, I'm going to do a bit in French.
I learned on YouTube that at the time... Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
The most expensive video ever made.
No.
Everyone's claiming.
No, it's
what?
not. It's not.
Up to that point.
No, because I saw that and I went, is it?
It seemed unusual for a
Yeah.
bit of a ropey old black and white bit of footage, you know?
Yeah, Ashes to Ashes by David Bowie had come out the year before and was more expensive than this.
Well,
so
why is everybody saying it?
I don't know. That's the rumours on the internet. That's how they start.
Yeah.
Hold On Tight by ELO was never the most expensive video of all time.
Some people are saying they saw ELO in 1977 and R2-D2 introduced them. Is that fake news too?
I don't know. Do they mean R2-D2 or do they mean Kenny Baker who played R2-D2?
No, the little robot came on stage apparently.
How would you know it was introducing ELO? It speaks in sort of bleeps and whistles.
I guess the notion of them being on just before ELO and...
Could have been saying anything.
Yeah.
He could have been saying, nobody take the brown acid.
I'm glad you've told me about the video not being expensive because I couldn't help watch it. Maybe it's a Birmingham thing, but I did think you've been ripped off there, Jeff Lynne, if you spent loads of money on this. It's just black and white, some bloke watching loads of footage in a cinema, isn't he? He's watching like Fu Manchu films and Tarzan and jungle scenes.
Also, the word suspense is incorrectly spelt on one of the captions, and that drove me up the fucking wall.
I mean, loads of people in their late 60s and beyond seem to love this song, so I like the notion of a song giving, let's call it a bit of hope to people, you know?
Yeah.
Jeff Lynne, under the banner of ELO, just did their last gigs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Very sad, isn't it, really? He fucked his hand, so he couldn't play guitar in the penultimate one, and then he got so ill he couldn't do the Hyde Park, so that's not the way you want to say goodbye, is it?
No, it is a shame.
You only broke your hand. Ozzy Osbourne could do it, Jeff Lynne, if you know what I mean.
Well, not anymore, he couldn't.
Yeah.
Featuring Bev Bevan on drums.
Oh, yes.
I always thought he was called Bev Bevan because Bev was short for Bevan. A bit like Ozzy Osbourne. He's John Osbourne, isn't he? But he's Ozzy because of Osbourne. And I thought the same, but actually his name is Beverly Bevan.
I can't imagine that leading to any problems when you're at school. Bev Bevan, Jasper Carrott used to go on about him all the time, didn't he? They were mates, so I always feel a little bit closer to Bev Bevan because I just heard him with so many Jasper Carrott comedy routines.
Is it Yacht or not?
I'm going to say this is yacht rock.
Is it?
No?
I've written not.
Okay,
I
why?
don't think it is. Can you picture yourself on a yacht listening to this?
I can't picture myself on a yacht anyhow.
It's too grungy.
Yeah, all right then.
It's too brummy.
Yeah, all right.
We're landlocked.
Is it barge rock?
Barge rock. It's
Yeah.
exactly what it
All
is
right,
instead.
Number 9.
Down 2 places to number 9. It's Urgent by Foreigner. Bloody Foreigner coming over here, being all urgent.
Imagine, right, if Foreigner was singing Urgent in some hotel, we'd all gather around it and say, tell them to get out.
Do you know why they were called Foreigner?
No.
Because the band is half British, half American, more or less. So wherever they were, they would always be part of them that was foreign.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
At number 9 this week in the charts while we're on Foreigner is Lie and Die, let's say, doing Endless Love. So we could have been talking about that. Who knows? We'll probably never talk about that. I was just wanting to point out that number 10 in the UK charts was Souvenir by OMD, but I didn't want to mention it because, you know, we're talking...
We're not doing the UK one, we're doing the American one, which is what you wanted to do.
I couldn't help but look what the significant, relevant number in the chart was in the UK, and it was unhealthy for me, Joe. It was like looking at X's on the internet, thinking... Anyway, all right then. While we're here, Americans, it's not pasta, it's pasta. It's not herb, it's herbs. It's not kebab, it's kebabs. That's another bit of microaggression I chucked in early.
All right, you've told them. So this is their 5th of 9 US top 10 hits. Gets to number 45 in the UK, where they have 2 UK top 10 hits.
Why is this so low in the UK charts and so high in the USA charts? Did you like it?
When it started, first time I heard it, when I heard that intro, the chin, 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 I thought, ooh, this is something. But a bit like other songs we've talked about previously, it kind of never pays off, that build-up.
It's a stinker, this song.
Wow, you don't like it at
No.
all? I think it's fine. I don't really know why it's a single. Just never. It feels like this is going somewhere, and then it never gets there.
You make me. I mean, the verses are drab and ordinary. You think the chorus is going to lift it up, and then the chorus is one of the most boring choruses I've ever. You make me urgent, urgent. You know it's urgent, urgent, urgent. I mean, I'm sagging off.
The song's called Urgent. Doesn't sound very urgent.
No.
Do you know what it's about?
About some woman who wants a foreigner to come over, and
Yeah.
do all.
It's basically a booty call.
Yeah. And he's implying that he's pretty good at it as well, isn't he? The singer.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Lou Gramm, is it?
Yes, that's right.
A lot of people there on YouTube are saying he's got the greatest voice, which, you would expect, I suppose, from fans of the song under the comments. I don't hear that. And then loads of YouTube commenters were obsessed with why aren't Foreigner in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It really wound a lot of people up.
Are they not?
Not according to these YouTubers.
Well, you'd think, because their first 8 singles were American top 20 hits, and only the Beatles had ever done that before them, so...
Mutt Lange produced it, I learned.
What do you know of Mutt Lange?
He did a Shania Twain album, didn't he? And were they a couple?
Yeah, they were married.
Did loads of rock songs. Mutt Lange, isn't he? He produced this album 4, which was their 4th album, and it was their reduction to 4 members. I also learned on YouTube that Thomas Dolby plays on it.
That's right, Thomas Dolby plays synth. There's someone else guesting on saxophone. There are 2 saxophonists on this record.
Yes.
Do you know about them?
Junior Walker.
Yes, off of Junior Walker and the All-Stars.
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Also, the regular saxophonist, Mark Rivera, who also plays saxophone on Sledgehammer.
Okay. I was surprised when I watched the video because I'd seen all the YouTube comments saying Junior Walker is playing saxophone on it. And
He's not in the video.
It's a white bloke, isn't it?
Bob Carroll, geez.
With a moustache. Now, James,
Yeah.
you know what I feel about him with a moustache and why he started miming over Junior Walker's saxophone part. He's got a moustache and he's a bit of a bastard.
So Mutt Lange, you mentioned. I've got some of the other songs that Mutt Lange has produced.
Oh, go on, we can play that game.
Yeah, you say the artist.
Yeah.
Rat Trap,
Boomtown Rats,
Highway to Hell,
AC/DC,
Pour Some Sugar on Me,
Def Leppard,
Everything I Do It For You,
Bryan Adams,
Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car,
Billy Ocean,
Drive,
By the Cars,
Ipswich, Get That Goal.
Ipswich Get That Goal,
Yeah.
Ipswich Town FC.
Yeah, 1978, I think, a final song. That's quite a broad array of songs that Mutt Lange's been involved with. Co-produced with member of Foreigner Mick Jones,
Okay.
who's British. He's the only continuous member of the band. He fell out with Lou Gramm because Lou Gramm wanted to do a more sort of hard rock style, whereas Mick Jones wanted to get into the whole world of synths.
Right.
Who are Mick Jones's stepkids?
Don't know.
Mark, Samantha and Charlotte Ronson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Drummer Dennis Elliott, British, and his wife Iona had to jump into the Atlantic Ocean in 1990 as their yacht, the Charisma 3, exploded.
Is that yacht rock?
Yeah, well, there you go. He would leave Foreigner a couple of years after to become a sculptor.
Cool. He's in the front in the video, isn't he, the drummer? It's most unusual. We've not seen a drummer in the front since the fella with his shirt off and the 2 fish who was with the piranhas in the Tom Hark, so I like that.
Yeah, it was a thing they used to do, wasn't it? Don't put the drummer out front. He's the least interesting thing to watch in the band.
Do you think I'm always a little bit intrigued by the drummer? They seem to be having the most fun often.
Well, if you're intrigued by this drummer, he has works in at least 21 different American galleries and museums. Yacht or not?
Yacht.
It is Yacht, but it would make you want to jump in the sea.
Yeah, right.
What broadband provider do you think Foreigner have?
I don't know.
Virgin.
What do Foreigner wash their clothes with?
Detergent.
God, this is more fun than what we've just been talking about.
Who's
What? What? Scottish MP that would Foreigner show their support to?
Nicola Sturgeon.
I mean, that's how bad this song is. That's
Yeah.
what we've been reduced to.
What word would I use to describe this song? turgid.
Number 8.
Up 5 to number 8, although it will get to number 1. It's Private Eyes by Hall & Oates. My apologies, Darryl Hall and John Oates.
They like their full name said.
We did that in the very first one we ever did, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we talked about Man-Eater.
Yeah.
All right, then. This is a great song, isn't it? Of course. We could have been talking at what number are we on?
8.
About It's My Party by Dave Stewart with Barbara Gaskin. I'm happy to talk about Hall & Oates instead of
Darryl
Stewart
Hall
and
and John
Gaskin.
Oates.
Instead of
Dave Stewart and Barbara Gaskin.
Okay.
It's giving everyone their full names the whole time. Their third of 6 American number ones and 6th of 15 US top 10 hits only gets to number 32 in the UK.
Yeah, we've let ourselves down badly, I feel, in this case, but well done for keeping Foreigner out of the top 10. Sounds bad these days, doesn't it? I can't stand bleeding foreigners in the top 10.
This is a great bit of blue-eyed soul, and I'm going to say Yacht.
Yeah, yacht rock all over,
yacht
whatever that means.
I was listening to this, and I was thinking, were there loads of songs in the early 80s about people being watched by some kind of detective/spy?
Yeah.
It appeared to be a recurring theme. I was watching The Detectives. There's We Are Detectives by Thompson Twins. There's I Always Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me. And then I couldn't think of any more.
It's got that stalker thing about it, hasn't it? Like
Yeah.
you could say about every breath you take, or one way or another, I suppose.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Blondie, that notion of it don't really matter where you're going because you're going to be looked at and watched.
So I was only 4 around that time, Andy, so I don't really remember. But was there a lot of stalking going on in the early 80s?
In the early 80s,
Was it a big craze?
a bit like happy slapping, yeah.
A bit like streaking in the 70s,
Yeah.
stalking in the 80s.
GM Chingon says, I would like to dedicate this song to my wife, or as she calls herself, ex-wife.
Private Eyes Are Watching You.
Made me think, why don't I listen to more Hall & Oates? I know all the singles, I love them all. Why haven't I delved further into them?
Darryl Hall and John Oates.
Darryl Hall and John Oates.
Did you see, at time of recording, they've just settled their dispute through arbitration.
I looked at it, James, because let's say when we did the very first Shooby Dooby we ever did, we talked about it. Do you know where they fell out exactly?
No.
Because John Oates, he was going to sell half of the business empire of Hall & Oates. He was going to sell it on to somebody. And Darryl Hall got really pissed off about this, said he felt like betrayed. So it was about John Oates wanting to bail out, to sell his half of the publishing to somebody else. Darryl Hall didn't want to do it. So this was apart from maybe his moustache, which, as you know, makes him look a bit untrustworthy. But that's why they had an argument.
Yeah. And I think, like Taylor Swift once sang, they ain't ever, ever, ever getting back together.
Doesn't seem that way.
Which is a shame.
Heavy Pot Smoke on YouTube says, I always thought John Oates looked like a real-life Super Mario.
In my head, he looks like a cartoon lion. This song, written by Warren Pash, who had the idea for the song when he saw a billboard for a movie called The Private Eyes. IMDb rating 6.5, starring Tim Conway and Don Knotts. He then takes the idea to Jana Allen, and they work on it, before she enlists her sister, Sarah Allen. What do we know about Sarah Allen?
I don't know.
She was Darryl Hall's partner at the time, about whom the song Sarah Smile was written.
Right.
And they work on the song. On drums, you said you were fascinated by drummers?
Yeah.
Mickey Curry was on drums. He played the drums on Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams.
Okay.
For some reason we've already mentioned twice this week.
I learned a fella called Tom T-Bone Walk plays the bass on this record in YouTube comments, and he played in the SNL house band, so we're giving the bottom end, the bass and drums, some credit, which we don't always do.
There's like so many American musicians called T-Bone.
Yeah.
That's such an American nickname for any kind of... If your name began with T, you'd be T-Bone. Coming in after Foreigner in the charts, it really is like a breath of fresh air, isn't it? It's like, this is how you do a pop song.
Absolutely. I particularly love the use of the hand clap, James. Private Eyes is watching you. It made me think that's an integral part of the song. And can we think of any other songs with hand clapping that are importantly, let's call it melodically contributing?
Car Wash.
Ah, yeah, good one.
Traumatic as it is for me. Listen to previous episodes of Shooby Dooby Doo Up to find out why. I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts.
Oh, yeah, the Friends theme, of course.
Nobody told me love was going to be this way.
Of course, there's... You know that. I suppose there's baby, baby, like clapping. Where did I... Band on the Run. That's a bit of clapping. The clapping song, of course.
Yes.
And stop putting sales tax unnecessarily. I mean, I want to know how much it costs before I go to the till. Another microaggression.
Also, their toilets are really overfilled.
Toilets are over. Well done, James. I'm going to put that
The
in
water's
part 2.
really high. Why do you need that much water in there?
Why would anybody need that much water? What is wrong with them?
What's going on with Americans?
Number 7.
Up 2 places to number 7. It's Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones.
This was in the UK top 10 before. We'd already had it in the top 10 America. Get with it.
It gets a number 2 in America, number 7 in the UK. They're 19th of 22 US top 10 hits. And they're the current US number 1 album with Tattoo You.
Okay, so Rolling Stone, this might have been their last pop star success, really, hasn't it? You know,
They have a few more after this, but not many.
Okay.
Ranked by Rolling Stone magazine as the 8th best sports anthem of all time.
Okay.
I've got the top 10 here. Do you want to try and see if you can work out sports anthems? These are all rock songs.
All right, then. Give me a clue.
One of them you mentioned in the clapping. Yeah, it was the only one you didn't name.
We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You, that's the number 1. The second one is all about introducing someone to a heavily wooded area in usually in South America or Africa. Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh.
The third one is a song all about having Germans drop loads of bombs on you in the 40s.
Stan Boardman, did he?
No. Blitzkrieg Bop.
Oh, cool. That's the sports anthem.
According to this.
According to the Americans. I'll tell you what, Mick Jagger, though, he'll tell you who he's got the moves like if we're doing a quiz.
Yeah. Who? Is it a toddler?
Oh, yeah, he dances like a toddler. Do you watch the video?
Yes.
The first 90 seconds, he's hilarious, isn't he, Mick Jagger, in this?
There is a version online of this video where you know that thing where they take the music off, they take the sound off, and they put on new one based on what it looks like, and it just makes him look mental.
He looks mental anyway. I mean, this thing that I love his performance on the video. It's so ridiculous on it. Check it out. If you're going to listen to it, remind yourself, definitely have a look at YouTube, but even if it's for the first 90 seconds, because I guarantee you'll laugh your head off. Katie Kaboom has obviously watched the first 90 seconds, and she says, "Oh, sure, when Mick does it, it's cool, but when I do it, it's an epileptic seizure." We could have been talking about Madness and the song Shut Up if we'd been doing the UK charts, but I'm happy to let the Stones come in.
Well, this song also ends in the word up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. The video directed by Michael Lindsay Hogg.
Oh, really?
The 5th Baronet of Rotherfield, although he wasn't at the time. He might be Orson Welles' son.
I remember from the Beatles documentary Get Back, there was this talk, which he also directed.
He directed Let It Be, The Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus, Simon Garfunkel in Central Park, among others. He directs this video, although it is just the band titting around. And Charlie Watts just grinning at the camera like, look at these idiots. Yeah,
a lot of people there were talking about the majesty of Charlie Watts, as they often do in YouTube comments when the Stones come up. Nobody ever seems to mention Bill Wyman, I'm going to say. He's severely underrated, I feel. He glues all this song together perfectly.
Do you know what else holds this song together?
Go on.
And I felt like I could have done with more of it. The cowbell.
More cowbell?
Yep.
Played by a fella called Mike Carabeo, I learned on YouTube, that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And who did the hand claps on this record?
Barry Sage.
How do you know that? I thought I'd got something good there.
I know everything.
Well done.
In 2017, Barry Sage said how much he'd earned in royalties from hand clapping on this song.
Go on.
How much do you think he'd earned by that point?
I don't know. I mean, he's a contributor.
It's only the claps, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so is it not a royalty or just did it for fun, just to help him out? How much did he earn from this?
$22,000.
You know.
What was this the first Rolling Stones song to do?
Be sold to an advert?
That is correct.
Yeah,
yes.
for computer or something, Windows or something.
Windows 95.
Yeah.
This was the anthem for the launch of Windows 95, which was a huge deal at the time. Microsoft paid $3 million for it.
Blimey.
I don't know how much of that went to Barry Sage.
I got into this, James, this week with the guitar. I couldn't play it. If you detune your guitar a bit. So then, if you tune your E string down a tone to that D string... That'll do. Close enough, yeah?
Yeah.
Then If you just put your finger flat, no shape, you've got a chord.
That's on the 5th fret?
That's on the 5th fret. So you've got that, yeah?
Yeah.
And then with a little... makes playing it so much easier because it's a different tune. And you've got the... You make the grown man cry. You won't fuck that up, just one finger. What do they sing instead of you make a grown man cry at the very end?
Yeah, you make a dead man come.
You make a dead man come.
Which just makes you go, ew.
It's gratuitous, isn't it?
I mean, is that a compliment? Would you say that to a woman? Or man?
Oh, man. It's 2025 as of time of recording.
It sounds like a diss. You make a dead man come. Must you? And the Rolling Stones look really old in this video, don't they? And yet they're in their late 30s. They look basically as old as they do now. They've looked that way for a long time.
Mick Jagger is a phenomenon. As Steffi Waterstrom says on YouTube, I think everyone on earth needs to rock out to this song at least once.
How are we going to arrange that? Some sort of rota basis?
Yeah, rota.
Tick people's names off when they've done it. I tell you, the hard bit's going to be going through rural China. There's also a great cover version by the Folksmen.
Oh, yes.
Which is the band that Michael McKean, Christopher Guest and Harry Shearer are in the movie.
Otherwise known as Spinal Tap.
Yeah. In what's the movie?
Mighty Wind.
Mighty Wind, yeah. They do a version of it on Conan.
Yeah, you sent me it. It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, they do sort of a folky version of it. And they do keep singing You Make a Dead Man Come all the way through. So Start Me Up by Rolling Stones. Yacht rock or not?
Not yacht rock.
It's not smooth enough, is it? It's not smooth enough to be yacht rock. More of a tugboat rock.
Number 6.
Up one to number 6 this week in the US Billboard Top 10. It's Step by Step by Eddie Rabbit. We could have been talking about Just Pretend by Alvin Stardust, I'm going to say.
We could have, but we're not, because we're in America, and this is what they like. They like Eddie Rabbit. They like him so much that he had 17 number ones on the US country chart.
I liked hearing a bit of country in this top 10. It made it feel American. Did you know this song beforehand?
Nope. I knew of Eddie Rabbit. I know the song I Love a Rainy Night, and we've spoken about him in a bonus tracks podcast
That's right,
previously.
We did Every Which Way You Can or Every Which Way But Loose. I mean, this song never made the UK top 10.
Did not chart at all.
We do not care for Eddie Rabbit.
No, he's not our thing. He's an American thing. But is he our thing?
I mean, we don't have adverts for prescription medication, but we can afford healthcare, and we don't have to get a circumcision. That's another bit of microaggression I'd like to chuck in.
What, all Americans are circumcised?
All of them.
Oh, all the ones you've seen.
All right, then, Alex, we did mention Eddie Rabbit before, didn't we? He also wrote the song Kentucky Rain for Elvis Presley, so I'm going to like him for that at least. He used to DJ on LA radio. I learned from YouTube. All these I learned from YouTube comments. Again, a lot of people got obsessed that he should be in the Country Music Hall of Fame, so I don't quite know what's going on there, but nonetheless.
This song written by Eddie Rabbit, with producer David Malloy and Even Stevens.
Oh, yeah, Shakey's brother.
Yes, that's right, Even Stevens, who had also written When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman by Dr. Hook, which is kind of similar thematically to this song, because Step by Step is all about the steps you need to undertake in order to find yourself a female partner.
How to behave gentlemanly, and let's say, chat up a woman.
Well, is it?
Song.
First of all, I would say anyone who uses any kind of step-by-step process in order to do that has got to be watched.
New Kids on the Block used one as well.
They did.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on them as well.
Keep an eye on them too.
Along with Foreigner, the Kids on the Block.
Keep the foreigner away from the kids on the block.
I mean, the words, she seems a million miles away. When she walks by, you don't know what to say. You're going to make a move, you better make it now. Don't be afraid, because love will show you how. Boring verses, but the chorus, you got to take their first step. Ask her out and treat her like a lady.
Right.
Would you? That the first step? I knew you'd get into this.
That sounds like 2 steps to me. First step, ask her out and treat her like a lady as one. That's one step, is it? It isn't.
Right.
Also, ask her out as the first step. So he's all like, oh, I don't know what to say to this woman. And the first thing you're going to go is, will you go out with me,
All right.
m'lady?
All right. This is why you never made
Terrible
the UK charts, Eddie Rabbit. You don't know what you're on about. The second step, which at least is the third or fourth, according to you, the second step, tell her she's the one you're dreaming of.
Really? That early in the relationship? The second thing you do. So first thing, you've asked her out, you've treated her like a lady, and now immediately, you're the one I'm dreaming of.
All right. The third.
She'll run a bloody mile. You think she's a million miles away now? Just you wait until you start doing this shit.
The third step. Take her in your arms and never let her go.
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping, Eddie, you're not.
And then
you're
step
nightmare.
by step, you'll win her love if the Stockholm Syndrome kicks in. It's terrible advice. Just because it's done in a sort of nice tune.
Yeah. I mean, loads of Americans on YouTube, you're not there, like we're saying, this is a way to do it, Eddie. Thank you so much.
If this song showed up as the theme tune to an 80s American sitcom about a fact, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. When I hear this, what I'm picturing, like a smiley family with a dog maybe outside their house doing antics in the opening credits. That's what it sounds like. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, by the way.
No.
Yacht rock or not rock?
No, it's too country to be yacht rock. Tractor rock.
I initially wrote down not, but I've been listening to it. I think it might be yacht.
Really?
I think it just sneaks in there.
I can't listen to you because I'm going to the restroom because it's awesome. That's not a microaggression I chucked in. All right, well, we've sort of dismissed Eddie's, let's call it courting advice.
Do not use this as relationship advice, anyone. Terrible advice.
Well, he's talking about steps. Is it time, James, for a little quiz about what other pop stars have said about step?
Yes, it is. Step 1, do a quiz.
These are all from Brainy Quote, and I've looked them up. They're all pop stars, James. Which pop star said this about steps? When adversity strikes, that's when you have to be the most calm. Take a step back, stay strong, stay grounded, and press on.
There's a pop star who said that.
Yeah.
Not a motivational speaker.
No. Let's just say as a little clue, because they're very hard. First of all, what do you think of the phrase? When adversity strikes, be calm, take a step back, stay grounded, press on. Good advice, yeah?
Better advice than Eddie Rabbit, so I'm guessing it's not him.
No, all right then. Let me give you a clue. If this pop star was Welsh, he'd be called Cool J.
Well, who could that be? Is it LL Cool J?
You got it.
Do you know what that stands for, by the way?
Ladies love Cool J, isn't it?
Cool James.
Cool James.
Thank you.
Which pop star said, if you can't go one way, there's many ways to get where you're going, so you just take a step back and see beyond the wall?
When you said there's one way, that made me think of Blondie, but then you said the wall, so that makes me think of Pink Floyd.
If Cyndi Lauper is in Pink Floyd, you'd be right.
Is she? She's got pink hair. Does that count?
Knowing how turgid and depressing Pink Floyd are, Cindy would have no fun there. So, bearing in mind what she's always banging on about, I'm going to say she's not in them. Which pop star said, if you're climbing the ladder of life, you go rung by rung, one step at a time. Sometimes you don't think you're progressing until you step back and see how high you've really gone. Yeah.
Another pop star.
We've talked about it before. I think we
about a ladder.
I think we implied that he's dodgy with his sister just because we're silly sometimes. That's the sort of thing we say when we can't do anything proper.
Donny Osmond.
It was Donny Osmond.
So, yeehaw! That was the first half of our American top 10.
I mean, I've not been massively into the top 10. Spoilers, I hate the top 5, Jay.
Really? Wow.
So listen to the next one to hear us be creative about that at least.
Okay, that's exciting. That's still to come. Songs that Andy hates. Looking forward to that. Here's a little preview of that vitriol.
I couldn't bear it. I might hate it more than Savage Garden.
Wow, big words. I quite liked it. And it is another song on this chart that, in my head, would be on one of those leather and lace compilation CDs that they used to advertise late at night on. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
It would be like 20 driving rock classics.
He got the bends, didn't he? He was so popular, so omnipresent, so globally successful. He fucked his life up, he claims, a little bit.
Thank you so much for listening. Please, please, please leave us a review at your regular podcast provider. That would be appreciated, and tell your friends.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check out the songs. They are in Spotify and YouTube playlists. The links are in our description.
Look, I don't hate them. I think they're all great. We should definitely recommend you listen to the songs on Spotify or YouTube because it makes everything better and you never know. It's only our opinion, isn't it? And it's not just our opinion. We're giving out loads of great facts.
And people can find out whether they agree with you or not. You know, they can find out if you're talking out your hole, quite frankly, by listening to those playlists and get back to us. And remember, of course, we have a bonus episode every week if you become a paid Patreon backer, which helps this podcast continue. So that would be appreciated as well. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, Shooby Dooby Doo up.
Bop bop shoo up.